Hey everybody, and welcome to my N5 series on the SP404 Mark II, where I cover a topic in about 5 minutes. RedShibaCat writes in and says, should I arrange my samples first or do drums first? And I'm assuming by samples you mean like melody, bass, guitar, whatever you might load off of a external source that you want to kind of be your main component, and then build your drums around that. You can go either way. Let's just load some stuff up, and I'll kind of show you like how I might think about this as a question. Personally, I would say it doesn't matter though, but let's go to Esoteric Journey. Go to Bank H. Yeah, we'll start there. I want to get a drum, not fill. We want drum loops, full drum loops. And I like this. I like this first. We'll start here. It's 108 BPM. Just trying to take notes. Thumbs up that we know what we got. I'm going to go up. Let's grab a flute. And we'll try and... This one's a bit loud, so we're going to need to mix some of this stuff down, but we'll get there. And that was 108 BPM. Let's go guitar loops. I don't know. This one's fine. We'll just use the first one. And let's get some bass. Let's see what we got for bass in here. And what I'm going to do... And I kind of dig that. All right. So let's do this first. We got the loops loaded. I'm going to mix them together just to kind of be like what you might have for a song that you've got. This is so loud. I'm going to turn this down. Let's get this down to like 30. Actually, I found out that's kind of loud, but not as bad. Let's go 50-ish. That's perfect. All right, that sounds good. I like all these together. So I want to keep the drums separate because as the question was like, what do you do? Do you do one first or the other first? We'll get there in a second, but we'll kind of chop them. I'm going to exit out. We're going to go shift resample. So we're going to mix all these three together and we'll put them on pad 12. And because they're all 108 BPM, it's just going to merge them together. We'll chop it back down in a bit. I dig this, although it's a lot of kicks in here. So let's first come in and chop this down. I'm going to go auto mark. Let's go time division 4. I believe it's 4 bars is what it looked like. Seems like it. We'll go assign to pad. Get a free pad here. We're just going to get the first chunk. We're not going to need to get the back half. We'll go from here, shift chop again. Let's go auto mark. We'll do 8 so that we will have basically 8th notes for it. And then we'll take and go assign to pad. Probably should be checking to make sure this actually works correctly, but sounds good. Now, the problem that we're going to have, we always are starting with kicks here. Like these two. Maybe I don't. These two sound like repeats to me, or they're not like that interesting. I kind of like the other ones. Some of the other stuff going on. So let's go find some snares. While we're here, we'll go import, sample. We'll come back down to the same esoteric. No. I mean, we could go into another one. Let's go for drum loops. Let's go to, see if we have a top. I mean, we could split this out and get like a clap and a hat. Put that there. And we can pull that out. That'll be fine. So what I'm going to do, once this is loaded, we'll go copy this to here. Let's go start and end. Just crank the start way near the beginning, or the end, I mean. Perfect. So we'll copy this over here. Copy. I know it's bigger than it needs to be. I could have truncated it down, but that's okay. And then I'll just go find one of those big boy claps here. It's like the loudest thing on the track. Exit down, or zoom out, I mean. Zoom back in. Get the end around here. Don't need to move loop. Get this. Good. We got a couple different sounds going on. Not a problem. We'll go copy this over here. Sounds good. All right. Next part. We need to go back. We get this mixed. So we get this mix. It's got everything going on. I don't want all of it. So we're going to go shift start and end again to get into chop. Let's go to auto mark. Let's go for, you want a time division? We'll go time division of 2. We'll chop it in half. We'll go assign to pad. And I'll put it right there. And then what I think I want to do is actually chop this into eighths. So we'll have a pretty long chunk of audio to work with. Let's go auto mark. We'll go 8 because we got 8 slots on the other side. So we'll get that. Say it's fine. We'll lose it. So we can, what I'm looking for is to be able to play this a few different ways. We'll go to assign to pad, go back to bank I. And the order of whether you go up or down doesn't really matter that much. I'm just doing it because, I don't know, habit or something. So we've got a lot of kicks with different sound effects behind them. And we've got this different set of audio. I think to prep a few things, what I'm going to do, I want to turn gate off of all of these because it'll allow us to just kind of keep that audio going the whole time as long as we have like the next pad queued up. And we need to also do mute groups. So I'm going to set up at least all these in the same mute group, and probably all the same kicks should be in the same mute group too, because we don't need to like stack in a ton of kicks. So with this done, we can exit out and go into pattern mode. We'll record. I'm thinking we want to do 108 BPM. That's what we loaded before. 2 bars should be fine. And let's just start with some drums. I think I goofed up a little bit, so I'm just going to exit out. Shift record. We'll go to TR rec. I want to check. We'll just move these things. Man, I apparently played terribly here. Now you can hear, yeah, the notes that I replaced, I have to hit remain and fix these so that they play longer. All right, we got like something that's at least a functional beat, and we're starting with here. And if I just wanted to start playing the pads that we've got recorded, we can come in and just start adding something. I don't know, let's see how we go. So, it lines up, it sounds decent, which is good, but I got to question whether or not I'm kind of having the audio, the way I've done it, play in sync with the drums. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. But if you go start differently, let's actually turn strength all the way down. We're going to let this be super loose, and maybe this will sound good, maybe it won't. I feel like one of those notes might be a little bit off, but I'm going to leave it. I'm just going to exit out so I can copy this over. We'll shift over to the third pattern and we'll start thinking about adding drums. And I'm going to leave intentionally it at strength 0, so we're not going to quantize. So hopefully we do okay here. And I'm just trying to like listen to the rhythm a bit. And you know, we can exit out, shift reverse, and start muting some of this. And you're gonna be able to hear like some of the errors a little bit better without the melody, bass, and stuff going. I could come in and like straighten it all out, but you got to decide like for yourself personally, do you like how it sounds with those mistakes? It's a tough call because it does sound a little wonky, but I'm going to tell you, I actually don't think it sounds that bad with it having like some of those mistakes in there, especially as you kind of like keep letting things repeat. It's just a different way to approach it, and it depends on how much you want to be on the grid. It's a little jacked up, it's imperfect, but it was fun. Anyway, I would say RedShibaCat, thanks for the question. Hopefully this helps you out. Hopefully you don't get afraid of making mistakes or just trying something out new, but definitely take the SP404 Mark II, go wild, have fun, and make music. Everybody, thanks for stopping by. Keep making music, keep having fun. Remember, it sounds good, it is good, and peace.